Hey guys, welcome back to our channel Stalk My Closet. Today I'm sharing Raglan sleeve top cutting and stitching. I've shared its pattern in my previous video. You can click the link in the I button on the screen or in the description box. So let's get started. I'm using leftover cotton fabric for this top. If you have seen my wrap dress video, then you must have seen this fabric before. I'll be using this printed fabric for bodice part and plain black for sleeve part. Firstly, I'll cut the bodice, and for that I'll just fold the fabric according to required width. I have to add seam allowance in this pattern. So I folded the fabric in width. Now fold it by half in length. Place the pattern. I'll extend the length 21 inch and on this point I'll mark the hip measurement. For hip I'm adding 4 inch of ease. In my measurement hip round is 38 inch. So 38 plus 4 is 42 and dividing it by 4 I'll get 10.5 inch. So I'll just mark the point. Now I'll trace the pattern. Extend waist till bottom. Now I'll add seam allowance. Here I have added 0.25 inch of seam allowance. And on the sides I'm adding 1 inch of seam allowance. Trace the neckline. So marking is complete. Now I'll cut it. To cut the neckline, place the sleeve pattern and check the neckline depth. You can make change if required. I'll just cut the neckline. So I've cut the bodies, now I'll cut the sleeves. Before cutting the sleeves, just take the pattern and write or mark the required information on the sleeves to avoid any confusion. Like this is sleeve round. This side will be on fold. And you need to add seam allowance on these 3 sides. And now I'll cut the sleeves. So this is this fabric for sleeves and I folded the fabric by half in width and then in length. Now place the pattern. Add seam allowance. I have traced the pattern and now I'll cut it. So cutting is complete. Now I'll stitch the top. Firstly, I'll stitch sleeves with the bodies. So I'll make a stitch on all 4 sides. Place sleeve on the bodies, right sides together and make a stitch. Overlock it. Now keep the seam allowance direction towards sleeve and make a top stitch. So I have stitched all 4 sides. Now I'll finish neckline with the bias tape. Place right side of tape on the wrong side of bodice and make a stitch. Now I'll trim the excess fabric and I'll stitch both ends together. So I have attached bias tape. Now make small cuts all around the neckline and turn around the bias tape on the right side of the bodice. Fold the seam allowance and make a stitch on the outer edge to secure it. I have finished the neckline. Now I'll finish sleeve round and the bottom of the top. Just double fold the fabric and make a stitch. Similarly, I'll finish the bottom. Lastly, I'll stitch the side fitting seam on both sides starting from the sleeve round. And with this, my top is completed and this is how it looks. Thanks for watching guys. Hope you like this video. If you do, please don't forget to like, share and subscribe, and I'll see you soon. Till then, take care. Bye bye.